Before we start, I want you all to go ahead and hit that red subscription button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to Film Viral. Shark Tank is a television series in which people present their unique ideas to catch the eye of the sharks. If their idea is an innovation, then they get a heavy investment to follow their dreams. It has been found that is a great way to achieve your dreams or get a reality check. Either way, it is great entertainment for the viewers. So, here are the 7 craziest Shark Tank deals. Number 1. A smoky doorstep, a heavy-duty step which connects to the car door and helps users to touch the top of the vehicle, introduced by husband and wife Alicia and Zach Brown. They did not expect to leave the show as millionaires. In its Newington, Connecticut, co-founders received $150,000 in 5% shares, which were estimated at $3 million. Yet, the couple would rather have the business sold than give it to the newly proposed equity by Daymond John, who had offered about $450,000 on a 20% stake in Season 10 of Episode 9. It isn't a typical answer to Shark Tank, but the contractors have clarified their love of jobs outside the business, and John offered them $3 million for an entire business, which they quickly accepted. Number 2. Charles Jim had an idea to help save lives. He wanted to make a breathalyzer test that anybody could use at any time, and because of that, he made a device that would be able to be kept safe in a pocket and hooked up to your phone to deliver a simple and quick breathalyzer test. He had already gotten some investors to help him make the project work, but when he went on the Shark Tank, he was astonished as all of the 5 sharks were interested and wanted to invest in this product. After many investors and Fitbit designers to make the device more appealing, and with the help of Cleveland Clinic to make the test results a bit more accurate, he had boomed to about $10 million in sales, and it's said to have doubled since then because of its a life-saving device with a lot of potential, and everybody saw it. Number 3. When the mother and daughter team of Danielle and Tracy took on the stage, they wanted to prove that they were more than just cooks. In fact, they were a business that not only made gourmet cupcakes, they proposed an idea of delivering cakes in glass jars to your house, which was an interesting idea for sure, especially since they had already had a bakery. But as they were making the cupcakes, they tried to think of a way to expand. And this was the result of, thus, they went on the Shark Tank. Business genius Kevin O'Reilly decided to not accept their deal of having 20% ownership in the company. Rather, he offered them a royalty deal of $1 per cupcake sold until his investment of $75,000 was paid back, after which he'd get 50 cents for every cupcake sold. The ladies took the deal and the business skyrocketed. As a result, they made around $5 million in profit each year since the deal with O'Leary, and their one store has grown to something much more than a simple bakery. Number 4. 18-year-old Lonnie Lazeri, who had only been doing her own thing for 5 years, went to the Shark Tank to try and make her business even bigger. Her business was of body scrubs that were organically made. She started working on it in 2011 and made sure that her product was all natural and didn't have any harmful ingredients in it, like certain other scrubs. The sharks were very interested, including Mark Cuban, who invested to expand her business, and it was perfect timing too, as the next day sales for her all-natural scrubs quadrupled. Number 5. Justin Miller and Tom Simon did not say that the sharks were tasting their dog-intended crunchy cookies in episode 14 of season 10. The couple took an audacious risk of finding $50,000 in their baking home dog mix Zookie's cookies for 20% equity. Although the investors didn't like the taste, the guest shark Allie Webb agreed to invest in North Carolina's Raylene sector. For 30% of the venture, it gave $50,000, and the founders accepted. Number 6. Travis Perry came up with a teaching device to attach to the necks of the guitars, and then, through color-coded sections, would show a person where to properly put their fingers in order to play the instrument. He called it Chord Buddy, and even got one of the Sharks to try it out themselves. And he also noted that by himself, he had already gotten $150,000 in sales. This was enough for the Shark Robert Herjavec to dive in and invest of $175,000 for a meager 20% equity, and now the Chord Buddy brings in $2 million per year. Number 7. In episode 18 of season 10, Austin Maxwell told the investors just how huge of a Shark Tank fan he was. After watching the founders of Alcoholic Punch Business Beatbox Beverages score a deal on a 2014 episode, he contacted the company and asked if he could work for them. 5 years later, he was on the program pitching his iceless cooler company, Kanga. "This has already been a dream come true for me," he said. Well, this brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it, and hit that like button if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on any videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on the screen because I'm sure you'll love them. And with that, I'll see you again in the next video. Goodbye!